Progress comes in small steps for Sureshbhai Patel. In his weekly rehab sessions, he's starting to walk again after he was pushed to the ground by police earlier this year. The incident left the 58-year-old grandfather partially paralysed. Sureshbhai Patel had moved to America from Gujarat in India to help take care of his young grandson. And it was in February of this year that he went for a morning walk here on this street in a suburb of Huntsville, Alabama. A stroll close to his son's house was part of the daily ritual for Mr Patel, who'd only been in the country a week. But that morning, a neighbour spotted him and called the police.
Hi, bud. Can talk to you real quick.
Officers arrived shortly after and began asking Sureshbhai questions. But unable to speak or understand English, he struggled to respond.
What's your name?
He's saying no English. He doesn't understand what you're saying.
Okay. India? Okay.
રોડના ઉપરના પથ્થરની લાઈન પર જે હું ગયો સીધા વોકિંગ કરવા ગયો એટલે સામેથી બૂમ પાડી એટલે હું ઊભો રહ્યો એટલે હું સીધો આવ્યા એટલે બે પગલાં ભર્યા મેં કે મારા હાઉસ 148 બતાવ્યું અને આવ્યા અને હાથ પકડ્યો એટલે ખીચા બહારથી તપાસ્યા તો રૂમાલને સોપારીને પડી ગઈ હતી એટલે મને નીચે ઘાસમાં પાડ્યો.
Stop trying to jerk away from me.
As his son, what went through your mind when you watched that video for the first time?
It was a very devastating video that I saw. How come you just walk in and break somebody's neck?
27-year-old police officer Eric Parker was fired and charged with third-degree assault. He's also been charged in a federal court with excessive use of force. The case has been tried twice, and both times the juries failed to reach a unanimous decision.
Is there anything you want to say about the outcome today?
Not at this time, thank you guys.
Mr Parker said he didn't mean to hurt Mr Patel, but had acted in the interests of officer safety after Mr Patel refused to comply with his requests. During their arguments, the defence said, "When you come to the US, we expect you to follow our laws and speak our language. Mr Patel bears as much responsibility for this as anyone."
Do I feel angry? Yes, of course. I do feel angry. Because of my dad already mentioned it 5 times that he doesn't speak English. And now you are using that as an excuse of force that has been used. Then yes, I'm disappointed on it.
Mr Patel enjoys being with his grandson. His wife recently joined him from India too. He plans to stay in the US despite all that's happened.
And how is your dad doing day by day?
Oh, it's hard for him. So he was an independent man before, and suddenly you change one person's life. But slowly he's making a progress and getting independence, slowly. But still, he's not 100% yet, and we don't know if he is going to get the 100%.
As he makes a steady recovery, Sureshbhai Patel told me he thinks what Eric Parker did was wrong, but says he doesn't feel angry. Rajini Vaidyanathan, BBC News in Madison, Alabama.